from Ty Sticklorius, founder and CEO at Friends at Work, an MGMT and Impact company. Oh, John Legend's manager and film/TV producing partner. Neat. All right. Karen is a slur for white women. I don't think that Karen's a slur, okay? Um All right. So, my son and I were at a CVS in Los Angeles, the epicenter of the virus, where one person is dying every 10 minutes from COVID-19, and this woman was refusing to wear a mask and arguing with everyone. The selfishness she exhibited was intense. It blew our minds. My 10-year-old has more sense. Imagine, guys, imagine being, like, making Walgreens your hill to die on, okay? That's what this woman did, okay? You know, when you walk into a Walgreens, you want to get out of there as soon as possible, okay? Instead, this woman decided that this would be the location of her soapbox, her lone protest against the inequities of COVID-19 restrictions in Los Angeles. Let's hear what she has to say.
Forever. You guys, it doesn't occur to anyone that this doesn't make any sense. That healthy people should be treated like they're sick.
I get that, but obviously it doesn't work. But we're just following rules. Why can't you follow rules?
Because why would I follow a nonsensical rule? Why would I be treated
That's
like
your
a
own
sick
opinion.
person?
We're following state
No, it's
rules.
not an opinion.
It is an opinion.
It's not an opinion.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
I'm also entitled to service. And
No, you're not. It's a private business. They can deny you service. If you're not following their rules, they can deny you service. I don't get why these people don't understand. Like, if you have a rule as a private business, and that rule is, you know, not contradicting any kind of laws, i.e., you can't have a rule that you're not going to serve black people at your restaurant. But you can have a rule about, like, hey, we think that we know that there's a pandemic going on, so we're going to enact some basic safety protocols to protect our customers and to protect our staff. If you don't follow those rules, then we can kick you out. That is perfectly fine and reasonable. And frankly, choosing not to leave at this point is pretty fucked up.
you can't refuse me if I say I have a health condition. If I have a health condition, no, you can't. You need to review the law.
Everybody.
I will report you.
Go ahead.
I will
I
report
told you
you.
my name. I am a supervisor here at the CVS location. Anything else?
So you are breaking the law here, not me.
I'm not
You
breaking
can't
any law.
refuse service
Yes, I
based on a
can.
health
We can
condition.
refuse
No, you can't.
service for anything
No, you
that I
cannot.
feel like.
Not based on a health condition.
I already. The counselor coming to my house. It's the whole situation.
It's pointless. It's why you were
On forever. You guys.
So, you know, this seems pretty fucked up, but let's see what happens when a healthcare worker gets involved. Still in like healthcare uniform too. Salute the troops. Jeez Louise.
Or more, there's like 36 people with COVID in the ICU. Whenever there's a flu, there's only 2 or 3 patients at a time in the ICU. Then literally the entire hospital is COVID patients. This has never happened.
And
ever
how
in
I'm not
history.
saying I'm not saying COVID's not real. I'm just saying I'm not sick.
Well,
I'm not sick, and asymptomatic spread has been shown to be a myth. So why am
Asymptomatic spread is not a myth. Don't you can be asymptomatic. That's literally part of why this pandemic is so widespread.
I going to be treated like a sick person? Do you know that there have been fewer deaths overall in 2019 than there were in 2018?
Also, that's not true. That's just something that's been floating around on social media.
Look it up. Fewer deaths overall. All they've done is recategorize all the deaths. This is not what they're telling us it is. It's a lie.
She's literally telling a healthcare worker who works with COVID patients that the nebulous they at her hospital has recategorized all of the deaths, while the hospital worker is trying to tell her that no, the hospital is filled with people dying from COVID.
This is a lie. I'm telling you. It's a lie. and everyone's buying it. And it'll go on and on and on as long as they feed us this lie and we comply with it. And I am done. Tonight, I reached a breaking point. I'm done. I know I'm not reaching anyone here.
Everybody's
I
unhappy.
don't care. I'm not putting that on my face. I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm a healthy person. I'm not crazy. This is like psychosis. For everyone to put all this stuff on their face when they're healthy is insanity.
Listen, I'm
It's
off duty
absolute
LAPD.
insanity.
I'm going to call a call.
Go ahead. They can't arrest me because there's no law. No, I'm a healthy person. I don't need to wear a mask.
Please leave the building. For the,
Yeah,
for
you
respect
don't
of
need to
everyone.
be
I would
here.
love to see what happens. Honestly,
I'm just having
I'm
them
moving.
escort you out.
I'm moving
I
tomorrow.
kicked you out a long time
Don't
ago, and
expose
you're
yourself.
refusing after I'm
Really just
offering you
wanted Epsom
something.
salts and
Yes.
corkscrew. But I'm really curious to see how are they going to arrest me for a law that doesn't exist.
Epsom salts and a corkscrew,
Yeah.
and you're willing to like
Yes.
risk people's lives.
No, I'm not risking anyone's lives because I'm healthy.
How do we know that you're healthy?
Look at her eyes. Her eyes just bulging out of her head. Holy shit.
I'm fine. Look at me.
Do you understand?
Yeah, that's what everyone who's fine says. I'm fine. Look at me. With wild, crazy eyes. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at that. Terrifying. This is not the way someone looks when they're fine. Okay?
Do you understand that people?
Asymptomatic spread is not a thing. They've already shown there is no asymptomatic spread. There's no asymptomatic spread. I don't have symptoms. I'm fine. I'm not a carrier of disease. This is what I'm saying. They're treating us like we're diseased. You just said, how is it treating you like you're diseased? But then
Wearing
you're
a
telling me, how
mask
do you
is
know?
not an imposition.
Yeah, exactly. Then how do you know? Good point. That's why everyone wears a mask, my dude. Everyone wears a mask because we don't know who has it and who doesn't. And you can spread it even when you don't know that you have it. Fun fact, guys. People can spread illnesses without knowing that they have them. Fun fact. You know, it's this little thing, right? Because like germs and like viruses, they're super itty bitty. We can't see them. We can't see them. They're invisible. They're invisible to our eyes. So you can't tell if somebody else is infected or not. You can't tell if they're infected even if they don't have any symptoms. You can infect someone for weeks before you know you have COVID from symptoms. You might never know you have COVID from symptoms. And you could be spreading it to everyone. That's why you wear the mask when you go out, even when you're healthy.
To be careful with other people's
No,
health.
it's not just the mask.
This
it's
is
the social
epicenter
distancing.
of
It's
the
the
country.
lockdowns. It's everything. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm done.
You're moving tomorrow, right? So you're gonna be.
I hope so. I hope someone in here hears me and feels empowered.
She's moving tomorrow. Thank God. They'll never see her in that CVS again. Train Mod, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate that so goddamn much. You've been here for 3 months now. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Yeah, like Conway, I saw your post earlier. Like, just like someone, please just carry her outside. What is with this like weird monologue she's going on? Oh, does she keep going? Oh yeah. No, this is just the best part.
I'm fine. Look at me. 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 I'm fine. Look
I'm
at me.
losing it, bro. Oh gosh, this is good. Oh, cops should have been called. Cops were called. They came eventually, and she left. She only left when the cops showed up. Asymptomatic spread has been shown to be a myth, said no scientist or outlet ever. Oh gosh. At the supermarket, a fellow shopper advised me to wear a wire nose clip on my mask. Oh, that the wire nose clip on my mask was an antenna for 5G microchips in the vaccine, and that Bill Gates created COVID to implant us all with his vaccine. What the fuck? You sure you're fine? Yeah, right? Right?
I'm fine. Look at me.
Truly suffering in the way that Christ did in this clip. Truly persecuted. Yeah, she's really sticking it to the power structure of her local Walgreens. Fuck. Oh, jeez. Alright. Holy shit. I really wish Doc Midnight were here to look at this clip. But he has better things to do, I'm sure. So anyway, I thought I'd look into, hey, why do people think that there are less deaths this year? Because that doesn't seem like it would be right. 300,000 extra people have died this year. So what are the facts on the ground, okay? Let's see. This was from October 9th. So over 100,000 over 100,000 people have died between now and October 9th. Holy shit. Is there a video of an anti-masker getting punched? I think that would feel very cathartic. I agree, but I don't have one handy, unfortunately. Let's see. But a common concern is that those people did not die due to COVID-19, but rather because they just happened to have it when they died. One way to measure the unique impacts of the pandemic is to compare the number of total deaths in the country. Deaths due to COVID-19 may be challenging to measure because the virus most severely affects people with underlying health conditions, but any difference in the number of total deaths, known as excess deaths, can likely be linked to COVID-19. Several similar claims can be found on social media comparing the number of total deaths in 2020 to the number of deaths in 2018 and 2019. They indicate, at the pace we've seen so far in 2020, that there would be fewer deaths by the end of this year. To verify this claim, we look at data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Every week, with its weekly flu report, the CDC includes data about the number of deaths from all causes each week of the year dating back to 2013. Most recent report includes data up to the week ending in October 3rd. So far this year, 2.39 million Americans have died of all causes. At the same point in both 2018 and 2019, it was 2.17 million. The difference nearly matches the reported numbers of COVID-19 victims. Oh, darn! Wow! When comparing over the course of the full year, 2.84 million people died during all of 2019, 2.83 million died during 2018. By using the rate of deaths so far in 2020 and extrapolating through to the end of the year, simple projection, more than 3.1 million people will have died by December 31st. So, yeah, her claims that, like, more people, like, less people have died this year are true, but only if you're comparing from, like, the beginning of the year till now? Well, no. They could have been true back in October. Now we're closer to the end of the year. I'm guessing we are up. We are at this extrapolated number. Let's take a look real quick. Number of deaths in U.S. from all causes. Let's see. No, I want in 2020. That's from 2018. 2020. Is this it? When was this put out? Oh, here we go. Number of excess deaths. Let's take a look. Oh. Wait, 2, 1. Wait, when was this updated? So this is predicting wait. Nope. Nope, this isn't it. This is not it. What the hell? Let's find a different thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, as of December 15th, more people died so far in 2020 than in all of 2019. Okay, so we are already over on December 15th by more than by almost like a quarter of 100,000. Okay. Yeah, so the claim that this lady was making is absolute bullshit.